lots to do. You sure? But are you sure? Are you ever going to get tired of that joke?
No.
Our government was lying to us, and men were dying because of it. And I felt that I had to do anything that I could to expose the lies and help end the war. That was my goal. Those years of ending the war, that was the beginning for me. There was so much catching up to do about Native Americans and about what was happening to Black people, the Black Panthers. How could I have reached the age of 32 in such ignorance? And I just felt like I had to kind of all of a sudden become an overnight righteous activist. And I had a friend, a lawyer in Michigan named Ken Cockrell. He was like my mentor for a while, and I said to him, Ken, I think I'm gonna quit the business. I don't wanna be in Hollywood anymore. I wanna be an organizer. And he sat me down and he said, Fonda, the movement has countless organizers. We don't have movie stars. You not only have to keep on acting, but you have to take more control of your career, have agency on the work that you do. Out of that came movies that reflected issues that were interesting to me.
What did he say to you, Mr. Spindler?
Thank you, Mr. Spindler.
What did he say to you, Mr. Spindler?
He said he thought this plant ought to be shut down.
And you agree with that? Should it be shut down?
It's not my place to say.
If it's not your place, Mr. Spindler, whose is it?
Not all of us. Some of us need to justify to ourselves what the fuck we did there. So if we come back and say what we did was a waste, what happened to us was a waste, some of us can't do it.
He's not gonna like the fact that I've changed. I have changed.
You're a sexist, egotistical, lying, hypocritical bigot.
So I have a few faults. Who doesn't? Is that any reason to kill me?
You're foul, Hart. A wart on the nose of humanity, and I'm going to blast it off.
Gee.
Goodbye, boss man. It's quitting time. Now, the most important thing that women can do, we have to put ourselves in the center of history, which is where we belong. And then we have to look at the whole world from that perspective. We are the majority in the world, and we have never been in the center of history. Our voices have never led the way. The causes that lead to teen pregnancy are adult-driven, and it is adults who are going to have to solve the problem. When I founded GCAP in 1995, Georgia had the highest teen birth rate in the country. 25 years later, the teen birth rate has declined by nearly 72%. We impact over 60,000 young people each year. Today, GCAP has charted out many avenues to help young people get the information and coping skills they need to navigate through adolescence and into adulthood. One of the memorable actions that I was part of was Standing Rock. The willingness of people to really put themselves in the line of fire. They were in great danger. It was another proof to me about the importance of overcoming despair by taking action. I had an epiphany about the climate crisis that caused me to change my life and moved to DC to start Fire Drill Friday. We're building an army, folks! We gotta make it big! As Greta Thunberg says, we have to act like our house is on fire because it is. It is no accident that these wells and these refineries are put in communities of people of color. It's called environmental racism, and it is deliberate, and we're going to call it out and name it for what it is.
What do we want?
Climate justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
We must hold the folks we got into office accountable. Accountable to us, not to oil companies. Don't ever again vote for a politician who takes money from the fossil fuel industry.
We have to end the influence that fossil fuel corporations have on our political system. We'll never change the minds of elected officials held captive by the fossil fuel industry's money. Instead, we have to change who has the power at every level of government. Of the 60 candidates that the PAC supported last year, 42 won their hard-fought elections. Out of darkness, light is born. Out of disappointment and despair comes new courage and new hope. You can't make your life longer, but you can make it deeper. And the way you make it deeper is by being intentional. I know why I'm here. I'm here to use my platform to make things better. It's hard to be really happy if your life doesn't have meaning. People turn to religion because it gives them some meaning, but I am an activist.
Keep rocking the boat. Make noise. We need opposition out there. We need you to be loud.